All right, and we are going to get underway here. Again, this is going to be grand finals. Now, keep in mind, this is a double elimination bracket. Jonas is coming from winner's bracket, and Harry is coming from loser's bracket. That means Harry has to win two sets of 2 out of 3. Because essentially he has to send Jonas to the loser's bracket before Jonas can actually lose. So Jonas actually has a little bit of a comfort space here. He can win either the first set or the second set to win. But for Harry to win, he has to win 2 sets in a row.
And we're seeing both players, they're checking their controllers right now. Oh, okay. Looks like we're ready to go.
Okay, so this is the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last year's winner and the previous year's winner of the Classic Tetris World Championships going up against each other. Grand finals, Jonas versus Harry. Let's go.
And Harry being the only one to have ever defeated Jonas in the Tetris World Championships in 2014. So these guys are in a very familiar matchup right now. They've fought each other, countless times over the years. It's sort of like a battle of the Tetris Titans, as you will. Jonas just did a very interesting, it was an S-piece rotation, and he did a line clear with it. It's always exciting to see that.
Yeah, so good stuff to him. Yeah,
Harry's off to a quick first lead. Jonas being creative with his line clears.
Yeah, Jonas getting himself back into the position, back into a stable field. Once you play Tetris a lot, you can definitely feel it when your field is stable and when it's unstable. And you want to try to keep it as stable as possible. With that square piece placement for Jonas, his field has re-entered the stable situation. Here we go. But a long piece drought, 15 pieces now without long pieces is going to cause Jonas some real headaches. Look at this, 22 pieces, no long pieces so far. And so he's had to do a lot of cleanup work.
Boom.
But
Gave him Tetris for Jonas, and he's back into the lead. And then Harry fires back with his own Tetris.
Yep, 20-piece drought, no problem, says Jonas. He's right back in there.
Harry's up by 2 Tetrises, but Jonas fires back with his own.
Yeah, and they're pretty even on lines right now. Oh, wow. Jonas with a last-second decision to slide that one piece over. I do understand the decision. As you can see, yeah, he's just cleaned it up, though. And there you go. Yeah, so when you are forced to create a hole, the strategy really is to create the hole in the most, quote, optimal position possible. You have to know how to create holes in such a way that they are very cleanable, that they are a lot more cleanable.
Yeah, a lot of times Jonas will say that he thinks of piece drops as a combination. So, he'll know the cause and the effect, before he's even dropped it. And that's a huge advantage in terms of what your options are in tight situations.
Right. And Jonas, though, still, I feel like Jonas's pieces haven't been as friendly, but he's still in it. He's still managing to stick, to stay competitive, but he is 2 Tetrises down now. And Harry now, just trying to clean up. He's got a kind of that awkward hole you can see in the bottom.
Yeah, and it's sort of a drought of his own. He finally got a long piece, though, and now he's going to clear off some.
Yeah, there's one of my favorite clears right there, where you drop the L or the J piece with the point down, and it clears the top and the bottom line. And Harry is going to build himself up. He's going to build himself a column 3 well. No, he's going to clean it up and get himself back into the right side well.
Jonas has now taken the lead and is now up about 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, so there you go. So it looked like Harry was choosing to try to get his well back on that side. That little cleanup process did cost him, so Jonas now does have the lead. Didn't fill up that hole. Interesting. But Harry's going to set himself up over there on the left side. On the right side. Still can't get a Tetris, though. He needs that one. He needed the L piece to go over there, but he should be clean now.
Yeah, he's set up now. Both players waiting on that long piece. And boom, Tetris for Harry. Now they're just about 1 Tetris apart.
All
Jonas
right.
finding the lead.
Yeah, but
good setup for Jonas.
Oh, okay, there we go. So I was about to say there was a little bit. I think Harry was a little bit ahead in lines. You can see he's about 7 lines ahead. Trying to wait for that middle screen Tetris. Can he get a long block? Look at this. They're both in a drought right now. Oh no, he rotated that too early. Oh no, he rotated that one too early, and now that long piece isn't going to help him. He needs another one now.
To get out of this. Yeah, there's a couple of ways out of it, and he did.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Boom. Tetris for Harry. Another long piece to get him another one.
Okay, so Harry is in an okay spot, but that square was an unfortunate timing.
He doesn't want to have to maintain this, though. This is tough.
Yeah, and he has a drought again, and the long piece came at the wrong time. This is bad. This is really bad for Harry.
Good. Oh, yeah, he couldn't get it in there.
Oh.
Yeah, once you get out of that situation, you definitely want to like try to burn and get back down, drill back down if you have to, and not rely on the long piece to get you out of that situation. Otherwise, that will happen. But Jonas takes the first round. Harry has to win this one to stay in it. Otherwise, this is pretty much championship point if Jonas can take this.
And it's always that situation where you're cleaning your field, you finally get it clean, you just need to drop that one more piece and everything is wonderful, and then you rotate it just a frame too early and it all just, you just basically ruin the field right when you're about to clean it up. That's exactly what happened to Harry.
Yeah, it's so tempting to just like try to get 2 Tetrises in a row, but then you fall into the trap where you have to rely on the long piece to survive, and yeah, that can happen.
All right. Well, this could be the last game. This is going to be
championship
game 2.
Point, possibly. And yes, Harry has to win to stay in it. So let's go, guys. Give these guys a round of applause. We're gonna see the outcome shortly.
Yeah, and these 2 players, again, both of them amazing Tetris players. All these guys are amazing Tetris players. Oops, a little bit of a misplacement for Harry to start. That might be just a little bit of the adrenaline still kicking in after that last match.
Yeah, so that was a tough one.
Yeah, so he's going to have to clean this up. But he's building himself a center Tetris. He's building himself a column 6 Tetris. But unfortunately, what he did was he created a situation where he needed too many L and J blocks. He's going to get it cleared out now, but just not as many Tetrises as he was hoping to come out of this with. So you can see right now, even though he's ahead by 6 lines, he's actually down by a Tetris, which means he's probably actually down by 2 Tetrises.
Jonas had a pretty ugly playfield a little while ago, but he's starting to recover from it.
Oh yeah, you're right there. He couldn't get the Tetris out of that. Only got the. Okay.
He's building some interesting tucks there.
He's doing something cute here.
Yeah, he's being creative.
Oh,
I was like seeing that.
Oh wow, he's going for the Tetris.
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
well,
Jonas isn't. Yeah, Jonas is kind of in a bad situation here. He's going to survive. There's no question about that. But it's just
he'll be okay. But Harry now has the window and the door's open for him to catch up.
Yeah, they're tied in lines now, and there you go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so they are now officially pretty much neck and neck. Similar line count, similar Tetris, similar scores. All right. So Harry
building it back up. Yep. And he's in a good position to maintain this lead if he can keep it up.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that T-piece. Sometimes you get just the right piece that you needed, and it's so good.
Harry firing in a Tetris and expanding the lead. Jonas is waiting for a few pieces to be able to score back. And he's in position now, waiting for the long piece. While Harry fires another Tetris, lengthening the lead to 2 Tetrises. And Jonas finally gets his long piece. Boom! Now 1 Tetris behind.
Yeah, Harry's going to need to throw a piece there on the right side just to cover that. Yep. Oh, I thought he was going to put the T-block over there. Unfortunately, it's still not clean.
He put himself into a position where he had to use doubles and singles to build his Tetris wall back up. It's doing okay now, though. Nice and clean. Ready for Tetris. Boom.
And now Jonas in the position where he needs 2 long pieces. And yeah, there it is right there. He gets that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was such a beautiful setup from Jonas. Wow, that was beautiful.
Neck and neck, back and forth. Now Jonas is in the lead.
Yeah, Jonas.
Remember, folks, Harry has to win this one to stay in it.
That's right.
It's for survival.
And Jonas's playfield looks beautiful. Harry with an unfortunate column 9 well. So he's going to move it now over there. Yeah, so he's got it at column 10 now. So he's in good position. But he needs some of those Z pieces, or at least a T piece. Oh, no, that's going to work out for him. Beautiful placement by Harry to even out the playing field and to clean the field. And it's one of the reasons why I like having it so that you don't get more points for back-to-back Tetrises, because then you can play smart cleanup, you know, and not have it affect your score as badly. So here we go, Harry now trying to get himself back in there. He's got a beautiful playfield.
He's a bit ahead on pace, so he's got a bit of work to catch up, but he's doing a beautiful job of it. Jonas playing super consistent. His playfield's like just perfect right now, but might end up close once the transition happens. About 30 lines away from it now. Ooh, Harry's got some ugliness going on there.
Yeah, he had some unfortunate placements, you know, and so he's going to have to slide that in there. Beautiful stuff.
Nice.
So, yeah,
that was what he needed.
He's going to fix a lot of it there. Yeah, that T-piece is going to go to the side. And then he just needs that L-piece. There it is. Oh, no, but he places the L-piece over there. Oh, wow. Okay, so he was doing that because he wanted to go for the Tetris. It's not going to happen, though, for him.
He's planning ahead. He was trying to use those long pieces to clear out his middle, which is starting to rely too much on long pieces.
Oh,
he
no!
Covered it up again.
Yeah, just at the wrong timing, but you know what? He's going to be okay. There we go. And yeah, so he's going to ignore the bottom line. He's, I mean, literally that the bottom line. He's building on top of it to try to get Tetrises on the side. So yeah,
looks like it might work out. Then there you go. Boom, Tetris.
Yep.
Reducing the deficit by about 2 Tetrises. So.
And is able to expose that hole that was on the bottom line. So there you go.
And we're about to transition here on Harry's side. One more Tetris will probably send him over. He's going to go for a single, and that will transition him.
Yeah, and I think you said this earlier, right? Harry is he's such a fast player. He's always like so many lines ahead of everybody. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting. You can see the speed difference between the two players.
Right. If you were ever in a situation where speed were a factor, then Harry would actually have an advantage.
Right.
If everybody could max out and there were a contest to max out first, it would probably be Harry.
Right. All right. Well, Harry is kind of in an unfortunate situation. He doesn't have a bad playing field, but he hasn't had one that's good enough that has been able to warrant him some Tetrises. He finally had.
The lead is like widening. It was up to about 100,000 points at one point for Jonas.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful upside down placement of that J block, and he's going to give himself another Tetris. So he is 5 Tetrises ahead. Oh, I love that last second rotation of the T-piece. Perfect for that Z-piece to slide right in there, and he gets another Tetris. He is 6 Tetrises ahead of Harry. Remember,
and on max out pace.
Yeah, and if Jonas wins this game, that's it. He is your exhibition champion, and he is at a great position. Look how clean this playfield is right now. Okay, a little bit of bad luck there, but yeah, he is another Tetris.
Harry's playing excellent too, though. His playfield's nice and clean. He just scored another Tetris. I think he misdropped there, though. He's going to need a couple of long pieces to get out of that.
Yeah, but you can't really rely on it. I would start trying to fill in some of those.
Playing too risky right now.
Yeah, you can't wait for it sometimes. There, okay, so he's got some good pieces now, yeah.
Starting to drill back down, good. If he wants to stay in this, then that's his only hope. Although Jonas is really just maximizing everything he can. He's ready to do another Tetris.
Okay. I mean, Harry might be able to survive this.
Big drought for Jonas. Jonas isn't going to survive that. Okay, so Harry is still alive, but Jonas has a sizable lead at 80,000 points. So if Harry wants to stay in it, he has to play well and play aggressively, and he has to stay alive and Tetris.
Right, because even if he
4 of them.
If he just gets single lines all day like this, and he gets to level 29, that's it, right? I mean, you can't survive level 29, right?
25 is doable, but he can't just do it on singles alone. So this is going to be very close, but Harry can survive this.
Oh my god. What is going to happen here? Can Harry do this? He set himself a Tetris, and he's going to get the long piece.
Yes,
okay.
Tetris. Boom. 2 more Tetrises.
Okay, just going to play it a little bit safe. Oh, thanks for all the long pieces right now, says Harry. Oh, yeah, he's trying to play it safe, but now he's at level 27. Again, if he builds this up too high, too fast.
He bailed.
Yeah.
He's going to have to settle for some doubles. But if he could stay alive and make it to 28 and still make 2 Tetrises, then he'll be good.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Good playfield. He's ready.
Oh, he didn't place a square on the right. I'm surprised.
He's building the wall back up.
Okay, there we go.
Some good drops would definitely
Oh, this is tough. This is tough situation. Can he get it over there? He
one.
did it! He did it!
Ooh.
There
Okay,
it is!
he did it. Harry did
Harry
it.
has taken
Harry stays alive.
game 2. There it is. As I see
Excellent
everybody,
performance.
as I see everybody saying in the chat over there, "You're a wizard, Harry." Great
Definitely
job.
clutch.
Great
Great job, guys. Great.
At level
That's-
28 too.
That's what it takes to survive at this level of competition. And even Jonas with that huge, sizable lead. If you top out, then your opponent can take advantage of it, and they can throttle it. They can take less risks, put themselves into a position where they could come back, and that's exactly what Harry did.
Yeah, great job. And once again, this is a preview of what you guys can expect 2 weeks when this is just an exhibition between 4 players. But when we get the full field of killer players, it's going to be taking place at the Retro Gaming Expo. You guys can check out information about the expo at basically http retrogamingexpo.com. Again, all one word. That's retrogamingexpo.com. Discounted advance tickets are still available, so definitely check it out. That's going to be the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and that is where the Classic Tetris World Championships is going to take place.
Yeah, it's an amazing event. It's one of the most affordable gaming conventions you could ever go to. I've been there since I think 2012, and I would not ever want to go to it. It's an amazing event if you love retro games. If you love playing arcade games, they have a retrocade set up with all kinds of arcade games and console games set up for you to play. A huge dealer hall with lots of vendors and craftsmen. You can buy like pixel art and stuff there. You can buy classic games. I've noticed that the prices are actually better than other shows. So I love going there, and I recommend it. If you're going to go to a video game convention, it's a great first one to go to, whether or not you're in the area or not.
Yeah, and for me, it's all about retro games, dude. I'd be super excited to check out a lot of the retro games because you said they had a retro arcade there.
Yeah, they have old arcade games. They've got like some good pieces. They have like at one year they had a Dance Dance Revolution machine. They have like Street Fighter machines.
Nice.
A lot of the classic stuff. Like Joust and the Pac-Mans and things from the '80s and all that stuff. And they have tons of consoles from every generation. I mean, it's one of the few places you can go to play like old 2600 games, and they even have some homebrew stuff that's like new games that are developed for those older systems. So that's a great place just to see like the whole scene. They have a lot of famous YouTubers will come in and have panels, and game developers like Intic Creates is going to be there this year. My game's going to be there this year.
Nice. Well, we're here, and this is going to be. So remember, guys, this is the first set. So if Harry wins this, he only sends Jonas to the losers bracket. He needs to win 2 sets. If Jonas wins this, he is the champion of this exhibition. Let's get to game 3. Here we go. Jonas versus Harry. Harry with a clutch comeback in game 2.
And he still has to win it in order to stay in it this time. So
that's right.
See what he can do.
So once again, just going to start off very cleanly. Harry opting to place that J piece off to the side. Gonna have to burn it to clean it up a little bit. He's gonna get his first Tetris. There you go.
Yep. Harry on the board. Harry's got the momentum.
Yeah, Jonas is looking for a T piece to throw into that right stack over there.
And he's having a drought.
Yeah, 31 piece drought for long pieces. This is a bad situation for him. He can still do it if he gets a 40 piece drought. He had a 40-piece drought. He's gonna be able to survive that, but that is definitely tough to deal with and frustrating to deal with when you're a player.
Yeah, and he's still got some holes that he has to clear off before he can score consistently again. Harry's also in better shape now. He had to burn off some stuff too in order to get back into this position, but he is ready for a Tetris again.
There we go. And unfortunately, Jonas still hasn't dropped the piece all the way on the right side because it's not going to give him a Tetris. He's trying to preserve that column, and he did it just like that.
Whoa,
there you
Tetris
go.
To Jonas.
That was beautiful.
And now commanding a lead.
Okay. Yeah, and look at this. Harry's playing field not in a good situation. Needs a long piece now to get into that hole there. Yeah, just do
Gets it, but just a triple.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate RNG right now for Harry. He's not getting the exact pieces that he needs to clean the situation up. The 2 long pieces like that is going to help. Yep. And he's going to clear out that space over there on the side.
Let's see if he builds a Tetris on top. No, he goes for the triple. Okay, he's gonna start working on the right side again.
Yeah.
And now he's in position.
Beautiful.
Jonas now with a 60,000 point lead, 3 Tetrises ahead.
Hey, but you know what? How did Harry win that last game?
Right.
By outlasting Jonas. So you know what? He knows it's not. He doesn't have to play as aggressive. He could potentially do the exact same thing again.
And that's usually the advantage of playing slowly, is that you can see what happens to your opponent ahead, and that's not something that we see very much from Harry because he's all so fast in playing. But a player that plays more slowly can let their opponent go ahead, see how they score, and then throttle their aggression accordingly. Play more aggressively if they need more points. Take higher risks.
The person that's going faster can have this false pressure to feel like he needs to score to keep the lead higher, and that could make them make some crucial mistakes. And look at this, Harry's going to get a Tetris. All right, so he is down by about 2 Tetrises. And what's crazy right now, though, is that... Okay, never mind. Okay, I was about to say Jonas was having a pretty significant drought there, but he's finally got it cleared up. Oh, drop that square block in there. Yeah, perfect. Now he's got to clear out those lines because he needs to get into that hole. But unfortunately, they have not given him a piece that could fit into that space. Yeah, finally gets one there. Okay, so now he's got... Oh, that is a big misplacement.
It's very uncomfortable. Okay, he opened it up. Yeah,
that's the best word to describe it when you see something like that happen. That's very uncomfortable.
And well, he's in a slightly better position. He opts for the triple, and he's drilling back down. He's trying to get back into a better position. Jonas's playfield's in good shape now, waiting for a T, but he goes for a Tetris. He can do a tuck with a T. He's probably going to do that here. Now with a 100,000 point lead, and Harry's pace is still much faster than Jonas, so it's even farther behind Jonas in that at this point. So we'll have to see if he can pull off a miracle like last time.
Well, unfortunately, he needs 2 T pieces unless he does a burn like he just did. I'm sorry, he needed 2 I pieces. That's and so now he's finally
great shape now. There's one.
Yeah. Okay, trying to clean up the field a little bit. Needs another, 2 eye pieces. There he goes. Yeah, now he has a stable field. Now he's in good position. Uh-oh. I feel like that was a misplacement on that S block. But it's not a crucial mistake. Just gonna rob him of a couple of extra Tetrises if he can get a long piece. Oh, no. All right, meanwhile, Jonas is sitting kind of in a pretty position right now with a big... with about 5 Tetris lead now. Yeah,
and a nice clean play field. Harry actually has to get into a better board position because his transition is coming up in about 5 lines.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so he's in serious danger.
Yeah, he needs to keep this clean. He was right on the border of maybe not keeping it clean, but looks like he'll pull it off.
Yeah, he can get a Tetris now. It'd be nice to transition on that Tetris because normally you
don't want to be starving when you're transitioning. So hopefully that'll be okay. Good. He transitioned with the Tetris.
Right, and that also kills 4 lines, which makes it a lot easier to deal with at the same time. Okay, so now what Harry's trying to do is trying to clean up to get back down to that one hole on line number 1. Okay, beautiful placements there. Yeah, he's just about down there.
Almost there.
Oh no, unfortunate S-piece with no place to place it.
And Jonas transitions, still maintaining a 100,000 plus point lead.
Harry needs a J-piece.
Yeah, this is tough.
One now.
Yeah, he's going to have perfect pieces from this point if he's just going to survive. This is not looking good.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I don't think that this is going to happen for Harry. I believe... Yeah, there it is. That's the end of that. Jonas.
That was a really tough situation. And there it is.
Jonas is going to take it. He is your Classic Tetris World Championship Exhibition Champion. There you go.
Excellent performance by everyone. Harry did a great job fighting back in that last comeback round. But yeah, Jonas is going to take it. They shake hands.
Again, that second game I thought was, even though Harry didn't win, I felt like game 2 of that set was the game of the night. To see Harry make that